Welcome back. Now let's get the show on the road. In 2015, Nigeria's economy slowed as the country's annual GDP growth declined to 2.7% from 6.2% in 2014. This drag on the economy was attributed to the oil price shock, which started in mid-2014, severely affecting the economy and leading to the first recession in over 25 years, and that happened in 2016. Fast forward to the second quarter of 2017. The Nigerian economy exited recession, recording a positive growth rate of 0.5% year on year. This slow recovery was due in part to a recovery in the oil sector. How well has Nigeria's economy improved since the country recovered from this recession? That question and many more we're going to be asking our guests this morning, both economists, by the way. We have with us Dr. Bongo Adi, who's a lecturer at the Lagos Business School. Good morning.
Good morning.
We also expect Dr. Ayo Teriba to join us in the course of this segment. But we have you with us, Dr. Adi. So, they say we have come out of recession.
Yes.
You people tell us so. The economists say we have come out of recession. But I don't believe that the Nigerian on the street feels this, because you can still see poverty walking on two legs. So how do you explain this to us? What are we supposed to be seeing to prove to us that we have come out of recession?
Okay, that's a very interesting question. But I think it is important to take you back in respect of poverty that we've mentioned. Even as 2014, poverty was still endemic in Nigeria. So, because I don't want us to still go down this deceptive and illusionary path of pretending that there has not been poverty in Nigeria prior to the recession. Of course, the recession exacerbated very bad conditions, okay, and made poor people even poorer. But even during the period of high level of growth, I remember the World Bank published a paper which they tagged, growth without development in respect of Nigeria. So the economy was growing.
Do you agree with that statement, by the way?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do. Growth without development. And then you had growth without transformation of the economy. So all the period, the years that the GDP grew at an average rate of 7%, okay, that growth didn't quite translate to improve standard of living for the ordinary Nigerian. So we only had an accumulation of external reserve, good, macroeconomic indicators, which attracted foreign investors. But all of that were mainly hovering in the air. And also, we experienced high level of inequality. Okay, so that is what I would say that growth led to. Now, when the recession happened in 2015, now we have a very ugly situation. Now, the sources kind of dried up completely. So poverty became even more entrenched in the system. So when we look at all the indicators, currently the Nigerian economy is just coming out of the recession. Again, why? Is it because of increased GDP output? But I would say certainly not. It is actually because oil price has picked up.
Can you just hold that thought, please? We'll come back and continue this discussion. Welcome back. Yeah, Dr. Adi. I was saying when we went on break that you needed to join all the dots for us. I mean, you're saying, okay, oil prices have increased, we've come out of recession, but we're also told that 6 Nigerians fall under the poverty line every minute.
Yes, well, that is not surprising. It's not surprising statistics at all, because yes, we've come out of the recession, and what is the growth rate of the economy? So that's is important, because we've actually stressed this quite a number of times. If we compare this post-recession economy to post-recession economy that we've had in the past. Okay, let's say the 1996 recession as well. When the economy bounced out of the recession, it started growing at, at about 3% and, jumped to 6% growth rate. But this time, the growth has been quite slow. So we are out of the recession, but what's the growth rate? So we're still hovering around 1%. And then IMF came the other day and they said they projected that we will grow at about 2%. Then U.S. economy, a highly advanced economy, is growing at 2.8% this year. Nigeria, that is an underdeveloped economy, where capital should go a long way in driving growth. In other words, we're supposed to have a higher growth rate than such economies. But what are we having? Less than 2% growth rate. And then what is our population growth rate? How many people are added to the labor force on a daily basis? How many people graduate from the universities and join the job queue?